Hi, I'm Whitney, also known as Eco Vegan Gal, and I'm going to be doing an interview for my blog with Billy from WorldFest. We're actually doing a kind of virtual interview. I'm going to be recording my questions and send them over to him, and then he's going to record his answers and send them back.
Hey Whitney, thanks for having me.
My first question for you, Billy, is what makes WorldFest different from other events happening in Los Angeles?
We're not just a single message event. We're environmental, animal issues, and health. And together we combine the three into a great day of fun and education.
How did WorldFest come to be? What made you decide to start the event?
WorldFest started out with the idea of compassion. Compassion towards animals, compassion towards the earth, compassion towards ourselves.
How many years has WorldFest been happening?
WorldFest started in Los Angeles in the year 2000. This will be our 8th festival.
What's different about this year's WorldFest? Why would someone go again if they've been in previous years? Why would someone go for the first time?
Well, people come back to WorldFest probably because they had such a great time the last time they were there, but there's always, new speakers, new bands to check out, new exhibitors coming in, new experiences. And like I said before, it's a great day. And these are probably some of the same reasons why somebody would come to it for the first time. If you want to just have a lot of fun and educate yourself and check out some new things, lots of great eco shopping there, have some good food, hear some good bands. There's a lot of good reasons to come to WorldFest.
Why would a vegetarian want to go to WorldFest?
Why wouldn't a vegetarian want to come to WorldFest? It's, like I said before, it's an all-vegan event. It's great for networking and meeting other people. It's great for checking out new organizations, new clothing, new foods, all sorts of stuff like that you may not be aware of. And I also think, personally, it's a great place to bring your non-veg friends. You can introduce them to all this stuff while they're out there having fun. You might accidentally learn a little bit more about what you're into. Before you know, at the end of the day, they've lived that day as a vegan environmentalist.
Why would an eco-expert go to WorldFest? What could they gain from the event that they haven't already experienced?
Well, it seems to me no matter how much you know about a subject, there's always a little bit more you can learn, and hopefully we'll present some new ideas at WorldFest. One of the things we really strive to show is the connection between the animal rights world and the environmental activist world. Most of us know, your listeners probably already know that going vegan is probably the #1 environmental thing you can do for the planet. And hopefully, your vegan experts will also come learn something about the environment.
Tell me about the ride-sharing program.
You can find information about our ride-sharing program on the website, worldfestevents.com, on the event info page. Basically how it works is you click there, it'll take you to the organization that's setting up our ride-sharing program. You fill out, or register, and then you can either say you're driving to an event and you're looking for people to ride, or you need a ride to the event.
Tell me about your zero waste program. How is WorldFest sustainable?
Our zero waste plan this year involves 3 points. The first one is all of our plates, cups, flatware is all compostable. We also are not selling bottled water this year at the festival because we all know what an environmental nightmare bottles are. So we're giving it away. We have a company coming in that's going to filter the water on site. You can fill up your own bottle for free. You can buy a bottle from us and fill it up, or you can even buy a cup and use that all day long. And the third way we're doing it also, all of our waste stations are going to have 3 receptacles, one for trash, one for compostables, and one for recyclables. So people will get a little education when they go there to throw their stuff in, figuring out where it goes. Maybe that'll translate into taking it, that attitude home with them.
If a guest can only spend less than an hour at WorldFest, what would you recommend they do in that short amount of time? And is there a specific time frame that they should aim for?
Well, first, an hour is going to make it difficult. It's a pretty big festival, and clear your schedule and make more time. But then you'll have to decide whether you're going to go to one of the stages and see the bands, go to the kids area and check that out, go to our 2 speaking tents, the Healthy Hut and the Eco Tent, or check out over 100 exhibitors, or just eat at the Killer Food Court or go by the Oasis Beer and Wine Garden. There's a lot to do. I would suggest going to the website, see all the information about all the different areas there. That'll help you better choose a game plan when you get in there.
Can you give me a brief summary of the venues?
You have 5 main venues at WorldFest. The first is the main stage. That's where you have the big bands playing. Phil Solemn from the Rembrandts is going to be there. You might know them from the theme for Friends. We also have Brazil Brazil, Ross Danny and the Reggae All-Stars going to be there, Bon Musique Zydeco, got a cool rock band from Orange County called Towhead, Gail Day's going to be singing, and we're lucky to have the Chapin Sisters are going to be there as well. And we got a cool party band, Floyd and the Flyboys. Speakers on the main stage, Captain Paul Watson from Animal Planet's Whale Wars TV show. You know Paul as the founder of Sea Shepherd. Kathy Freston, Quantum Wellness author. She's going to be speaking on the main stage. We've also got Tippi Hedren, Linda Blair talking about the organizations they're involved with, and a couple of other celebrities. Near that is the Earth Lounge. It's kind of our smaller venue. It's a tent. We got 9 bands playing in there that day. We've got singer-songwriters like Amanda Mosher and Porter's going to be playing. Got a cool rock reggae band. Got a great contemporary jazz group called Fumo Sonic. A lot of good stuff. Party band called Soul Speak, and a whole bunch of bands playing in there. Over on the other side of the festival, we have 2 speaker tents. They're pretty close to each other. The Eco Tent, where they just have speakers talking about environmental issues. We'll also have some displays and stuff in there to people can check out some different ways they can make an impact. Near that is the Healthy Hut, which is where they have speakers talking about all sorts of health, both internal and external, everything from diet, bodybuilding, I think Tai Chi they're talking about this year, all sorts of stuff in there.
Is WorldFest child friendly?
We're definitely child friendly. We've got a killer kids area. It's got its own stage with bands playing on and storytelling. Dominic Scott Kay is going to be playing, also doing a vegetarian dialogue with kids with some other teen rockers. Big, huge area filled with games that kids can play and check things out. We have a great kids area.
How about pet friendly?
We are very pet friendly. We're an animal rights festival, you know, so bring your dogs, bring your cats if you want. I don't think I can get my cat to come with me, but if you can, they'll have a great day. They'll have probably as much fun as you.
How much does it cost to go to WorldFest? Does the price include parking?
General admission is $7. Seniors 60 and over are $5. Students with a valid ID are $5. Kids 12 and under are free. And animals, your pets, are free as well. Parking is $5, very close, pretty easy access.
What kind of volunteer opportunities does WorldFest have? Is it too late to sign up for them?
WorldFest is primarily a volunteer-based organization, so we always need new volunteers, and you can do everything from just showing up the day of and helping us up with, you know, setup and different things. Also, we always use skilled labor like graphic artists, people like that who know marketing, anything you want to get involved ahead of the day of. A lot of different opportunities. You can check them out all on the website. There's a volunteer page. It lists everything we're looking for, and it is never too late to sign up to come help us out.
Billy, is there anything else that you'd like to say to wrap this interview up?
Thanks, Whitney. There's actually a few things I haven't had a chance to mention. One is we're really into people commuting to the event. So you can take the Orange Line, the high-speed bus line that comes through the valley, stops right at Woodley Avenue, right near the park. Also have a little bike corral. You can, you know, turn your bike in and have it locked up for you while you're there, so we really support that. Once you get there, we've got a killer food court. Over 20 food exhibitors going to be there, lots of different ethnic foods and some of the vegan ice creams, all sorts of great stuff. We also have the Oasis Beer and Wine Garden, which is set up right near the main stage. Great place to watch the bands and the speakers. We got Lagunitas is brewing a special brew just for WorldFest. We've also got Sierra Nevada, and Frey's Vineyards is bringing the wine. That's pretty fun. Over 100 exhibitors, great place for eco shopping, meeting new organizations, talking to people, you know, books, people selling all sorts of things, and like I said, and organizations you can turn yourself on to and get more involved.
To everybody that's watching, I really hope that you go to WorldFest this year. You won't regret it. It is such a great time. It's definitely worth the drive out there if you're coming from a different direction in Los Angeles, but make sure that you carpool. I went to WorldFest a couple years ago and I had such a great time. I had never been someplace where it was just a big group of people that really cared about the environment. Many people were vegetarian, if not vegan. There was great food, there were musical acts, there were booths and information, and it's just a real great sense of community, something fun and different to do. I'm going to be covering the event this year with my video camera, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you can't make it, at least you'll have a little idea of what it's like, and maybe you'll want to go next year. But I hope that you're there regardless. The only other thing I want to add is we really hope to see everybody out there. Check out the website, worldfestevents.com. I'm sure it's on Whitney's site. And you can go see everything that's going on at the park and sign up to volunteer, check out Plan Your Day, and we'll hope to see you out there on May 16th, Woodley Avenue Park.